What's going on, YouTube? We are going to go over two programs today, the Lane Norton program, PH3, and the Johnny Candido program. And we are going to be going over a quick and simplified analysis of it. I am not going into a very structured, detailed, because that program review, because it's going to take about 25 minutes. Nobody's going to watch that. So we're just going to go over the basics. At the end, I'm going to tell you guys how to get my personal program. And I'll be giving away one lucky person my deadlift program that I use. If you want to just find out how you can get it, you can skip all the way to the end of the video to find out. If not, just keep watching. These are going to be some reviews over these two programs as to why you should or shouldn't use it. It's all up to you. Just keep watching. So let's go over the Candido 6-week program. I'm going to leave all the links in the description below that you guys can have easier access to them. Simpler is usually always better. Let's just go over this program now. What I love about this program, and by the way, these are all from self-experience. So these are all my reviews from what I've experienced through these programs, not just online reviews and what other people have to say. This program is pretty defined, it's pretty detailed. I would say he says this is like an intermediate program. I would say it is definitely an intermediate program. Now, the reason why I say so is because as you going through the weeks, there's let me see if I can find it. Okay, I don't know why you can't see it, but okay, this is an example. You performed 5 sets of 3 reps with 60-second rest in between each set. And I believe that's if you you would do an AMRAP. Now, if you get under 10, I believe you're gonna do like 5 sets of 3 for 60 seconds. If you get 10, I think you'd be doing like 7 sets of 3 with 60-second rest. The reason why that was hard was just because it really pushed the cardiovascular system, and it's definitely a new kind of training for most people. I don't think a lot of people train like that, doing an AMRAP and then on top of that doing these back down sets with only 60 seconds of rest. So definitely, if you want to push yourself, I believe this is a great program in that sense. The bench portion and the deadlift portion, when I was running it, I did not really see significant progress. But on the squat, my squat definitely shot up a good 20 pounds in just 6 weeks. So running this program was pretty good. Overall, I can say the pros to it are you get a lot stronger, you learn specificity. It's a well-round made program for the bench, squat, and deadlift. He offers other programs as well, but I'm just gonna go over the general used, the most viewed program on his website. And in terms of that, that's about it. Johnny Candido's program is very detailed. Johnny Candido is a very intelligent person when it comes to powerlifting. His programs are always well detailed. We see that when you go throughout the weeks. Week 3 is a linear max overtrophy phase, heavyweight acclimation. Week 5 is high intensity strength, and then week 6 would be like a mock meet. You're testing your 1 rep maxes after. So if you guys want to give this a try, you definitely have my green light on this one. All right, let's get into the second program, which is the Lane Norton PH3 Power Building Program. Right off the bat, I'm just going to say the pros and cons. The pros is this is a well-structured program, in my opinion. The only thing I don't like about it is the AMRAPs. It tests the AMRAPs. So you have to do an AMRAP usually at the end of the week, which would be the second or the end of whatever week so when you look at the program, you have, let's see, I'm over at the intensity phase, the accumulation phase, right? You're going to, on week 2, the end of the week, test an AMRAP. Then week 3, end of the week, test an AMRAP. I know what these usually are, is they're going to test to see, and week 4, you're going to do an AMRAP. You need to hit a certain amount of reps on this AMRAP to move on to the second phase, and that's why it can be tedious, because if you don't hit that required number, then you have to redo that last week until you get it, and then you can proceed to the following phase. And this can get annoying because if you don't hit the amount of AMRAP, at least the minimum amount, you have to redo that week to just get to the next week to get to the next phase. It's not really a big problem. I would just say, when you're inputting your 1 rep maxes, don't do a true 1 rep max. Go conservative. Go like 95%, or do a 1 rep max that you know you can do on any given day. Because trust me, if you're putting it at a all out 1 rep maxes, chances are you may not be able to hit the AMRAPs, because they're going to go based off percentages of that 1 rep max. Now, this program comes in 3 phases. You have the accumulation phase, I believe there's a transition phase, right? And there's a overreaching phase and a taper phase. So you kind of see in most programs where you have this, where you're starting off at a base of high reps, 2x9, 3x9, 3x9, and as you continue the program, the reps get lower and lower and the weight gets heavier. So this program is pretty simplified when it comes to how it works, but it is very tedious, because for me personally, it tested my cardiovascular would give out way before my strength would, and so that definitely gave me a nice way to push myself in terms of being, having better cardio. I don't like doing a lot of reps. I like to keep my reps between 3 to 5, and doing AMRAPs and 3x9, stuff like that, definitely helped me. So I would tell you guys to give this a chance. Like I said, the only con would be those AMRAPs, in my opinion. It's a pretty good program. It's 13 weeks, so you can run it for a long time to see a long period of games. And if you guys don't hit the AMRAPs, it could be even longer than 13 weeks. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, it's a verified for me. I have made a program. And a program specific. I have made a program specifically for deadlifts. Now, it is a deadlift only program. I have another program which is a basic program. Now, if you're watching this, you're wondering, well, how do I get this? And the basic program, all you have to do is follow me on my Instagram or subscribe to this. Send me a DM that you follow me or whatever. And you can either inbox me, send me an email, DM me, or message me through YouTube or any of my social medias. I will send you the basic program. Now, if there's anybody interested for the deadlift program, I'm going to choose one person and I'm going to give them that deadlift program for free. And it's something it took me about a month to make, and I personally ran this. Anybody that knows me, during the summer last year, my deadlift went up about 60 pounds, and nobody could understand how or why, and that's just the program I personally made for myself, tailored it specific to myself, and it worked phenomenally. I can say that it is a tedious program, but it definitely will show you the gains, because it was hard for me. Consisted mainly of 2 deadlift days, 1 pause, and one pause and 1 regular day. So it would be like 1 pause day, 1 heavy, or 1 pause, 1 light, whichever. 2 different variations on the days, and that blew up my deadlift. So Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around for the whole video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave some tips if y'all want to see some more videos. And I'm out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's